Hello, everybody. No one is here or was here. He says, have we traveled back in time? I have no idea what that means, but it's probably making fun of something dumb that I've done. We are live on YouTube, the poor man's, the lazy man's social media. Don't have to edit, don't have to record, don't have to worry if, you've got a reflection coming off your glasses or if, the lights are back there. Perry's watching, so you know that he's going to bring a couple thousand followers in with him. We got the beer. We have a malted milkshake style hazy and hoppy IPA. So I don't really know what that means, but it's there. Hey Perry, yeah, happy Easter to you too. Hey Omega, how you doing? Now I get to travel back in time. I'm actually traveling forward in time because I should just keep that from now on. Happy Easter. Get those damn lights out of there. There we go. How's everybody doing, man? It's Friday. I have had a horrible week. I am just getting over a cold, which is why I'm drinking a beer and going out tonight to have a second or third beer with a beer hot dog place because that's really healthy for you. Mr. Gretzky's in the house. HAQ79 is in the house. How you guys doing? I am doing well, man. And I've got comics. Not a lot of comics, but just wanted to jump on live and say hi to people and get some comics out of the way. I do have a box here that I'm going to show you because I'm live on a Who Dat Comic and Movies auction tomorrow night. He's got a little auction going on. I don't know what time, to be honest with you. Sometime tomorrow night. So I'll be on 6, 7, 8, 9 p.m. Who knows? But I got a whole bunch of comics to sell. So listen, I'm not trying to undercut his oh, awesome, Omega. Nice. I'm not trying to undercut his auction. I have like enough to last about 12 rounds. So I'm just going to show books. Anybody is interested, make me an offer. And, oh man, that stinks, Mr. Gretzky. Yeah, make me an offer and, let me know, dude. I'll be happy to sell. So, started off, man. I'll start off on this side. Here we go. So about 3 weeks ago, I got an email from Midtown Comics, and they're like, "Hey, 60% off indie titles or 60% off back issues or something." I don't know. One of they were like 1 day flash sales, right? So I went looking to knock down my Han stuff, and don't mind the rip sticker on this. I just got to get this into a new thing. But I found this Iron Fist issue 4. Not one of my favorite Hans ones, and not one that commands a lot of money. But I guess this is a Mary Jane variant. But it's there. It's good. What are you going to do? It's another Hans cover, so it's adding to my collection. It's pretty cool. What I find is when I look at Hans stuff, even Stephanie Hans stuff that I don't like so much, I always notice something that I do like. Like, I don't like the white background. It feels rushed to me, and I don't like the smile on her face. But then I like over here, I love the detail on the sleeve, right? I just think that's really cool, those reds and yellows. So I kind of dig that when there's like, I find something that I'm like, oh, that's cool. This next one was an incentive variant. I picked up pretty cheap. I can't remember how much. This is a Phoenix Resurrection number 3, I think. I should actually know. Yeah, number 3. I already got the Phoenix Resurrection series. I think Matt Rosenberg did that. But thought it was pretty cool. Again, not my absolute favorite. But when you look here and you look at some of the little detail around here, you find something to appreciate in this stuff that she does. Another one that, I just didn't pick up because I wasn't going to pay $2.99 on eBay and then $6 shipping for one comic was this Cole from Dark Horse number 1 cover that she did. It's all right. Nothing great. But then now we get to the good stuff. I love this Man-Thing cover she did. I think that's just spectacularly sick, dark. You can definitely see a lot of the work that she's doing in dye. You can see where like her ideas have come from. This looks like one of those big steampunk machines that kills everybody in the wars in dye, and very similar character pose. Not that I think she's ripping herself off or anything, but this Venomized Gamora, that's a sick one. That's really cool. I totally dig that. So loving that one, man. Let's check the chat. Looks like it's pretty quiet for now. Yeah, we do hope that your wife has a full recovery because ear infections are no fun. This is my favorite right here. Suicide Risk number 4, virgin variant cover. I got this for $9. They were going for like 23 each, and so now I'm pissed that I purchased 1, 2, and 3. I had that $23 because they had 1, 2, 3 for $9 each, but I already had them. Had this one for $9. So all I'm missing from the virgin variant cover she did was number 4. Number 5, which is a really cool one. Reminds me a lot of Buffy. It's just this woman here standing in the middle of the supermarket having like a power meltdown. I guess she's upset about something, but she's also exhibiting a lot of power. Long Box Diving. How you doing, my friend? And I got this. This is the second print. I wasn't going to pick this up, but it's super cheap. So this is pink here. It's a different color in the first print. So this is the second printing variant. There's also a free comic book day version of this, and you can definitely see like, you know, the genesis of Ash's design here. So some nice Stephanie Hans pickups, pretty cheap from Midtown Comics. Pretty excited about that. And then I just got this in the mail today, and I pre-ordered this one, gosh, before school started. So like in August. You know how like sometimes people over tape boxes? I was afraid, you know, when I was doing this, I'm like, do I pre-cut it or do I like show people me cutting it open? So I pre-cut and stuff, and oh my God, am I glad that I pre-cut this. There was more tape on this box than like on 10 packages. And the bag was taped to the inside of the box. And then the box was like triple, quadruple. The bag was triple, quadruple taped. It was crazy. So let's see what we got in here. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh. So Joe, this is, who is this by? I don't know what company this is. What's that little acorn mean at the top there? Anyway, this is a malted milkshake style IPA. It's hazy and hoppy. I am not a big fan of IPAs, but this one was okay. I bought it for a poker game I had about a week ago. They gave check it out. Yo, shout out to, where'd I get this from? Shout out to Sanctum Sanctorum. You buy an incentive variant, they ship it in a top loader. I am psyched, man. You ready? Oh, I cannot tell you how much I love this cover. Absolutely love this cover. I'm hoping this cover becomes like the smoking gun variant to the other Black Widow that she did. I just think that is spectacular. I don't know why. It's just I love it, man. It's just spectacular. So I'm really excited with that. It's my second copy. Turn it down a little bit. I purchased this ahead of time. And then I found a comic shop that was able to order me one. So I actually paid a little bit more for this. Comic shop charged me $25, which I thought was fair for 1 in 25 variant. But they were like, they called me up the day they got it in. Thanks, Longbox. And they're like, you got to pay for this now, or we're going to put it on the rack tomorrow. And I'm like, yo, that's fair. You know, it's upside down and sideways, my beer. Pretty cool. So I have 2 of these. One will probably be for sale. Speaking of Stephanie Hans doubles for sale, let's take a look at the Stephanie Hans doubles that I realized you're a fanatic, but you'd rather just have 1 of everything than 2 of some things and miss stuff. So either somebody wants these now or somebody will want these on the auction tomorrow. But I've got that Invisible Woman she did. I've got one of her A-Force covers, not the Singularity one, which is like really awesome. I got a bunch of Journey into Mysteries. Journey into Mystery. This is my second Thunderbolts cover. More Journey into Mystery. Aliens Defiance. I think there's no tick on that. Oh yeah, it's a tiny little tick on that. More Journey into Mystery. The Dollhouse one she got. Magneto. I got like 4 of these when they came out because they're like my favorites, and then I'm just like I gave them away to people and sold them because I'm like I just need one of those. I love the concept there of this snow globe with like the War of the Worlds machines in the background, and then Gwen Stacy just sitting there, and then they pull back Green Goblin. Um, yeah, hey Sean Richards, how you doing, my friend? Um, I got the 1602, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I should have said that. So, like I said, anybody wants any of these, anybody watching the rewind, hit me up. I'm not trying to sell my good stuff before the auction. I just have too much. Poor Man's Comics. How you doing, my friend? This sums it up, right? Sell. Another Angela. I got that Dead Man #1. Yeah, 1602 was good. Like a lot of the comics that she does art for, really, really good. It's not like a bunch of junk. I love this Dr. Aphra cover here. It's from this Star Wars like Greatest Moments, which is a dumb name for variants, but whatever. So nobody, that's a good question. I should probably know that since I'm on it. Hey, look, I've got 2 copies of this. I don't know. Hey, look, I've got 2 extra copies of this. Who that hit me up on Instagram like 2 nights ago, and he said, hey, you still down for the auction on the 19th? And I said yes. So he's in New Orleans, so whatever time he starts is going to be an hour earlier than me out here on the West Coast. So let's get those lights out of there. So I don't know. I got that Dark Wolverine. I got that Max Ride. See, it's yellow, not orange. Auction is 8 Central Time, so I think that means it's Sunday for me. No, wait, 8. I think it means it's 6 p.m. for me. So on Who Dat Comics and Movies, if I was any sort of good person, I'd have a link down below, but I don't. So just, Who Dat. I'll tell you what. I'll type it. Who Dat 8CT. And then you can click show on your comments. Who Dat Comics and Movies. I think this is like the 5th one of this I've shown already, just in this slot. Boom. And then right there, I like that one. I like that Angela in the dagger reflections. Pretty cool. Who Dat is having the auction, yeah. And then Angela, Asgard's Assassin #5. So, these are the kind of comics that you love to have because it's your favorite artist, but you love to have doubles, but you don't have to have doubles. And if somebody wants them, I'm glad to let him go. But like I said, I'm going to sell my other one of this. I'm keeping this one right here. So nobody, I'm sure that there is an auction tonight. If you follow enough people on YouTube, somebody will always be selling something. If you follow people on Instagram, somebody will always be selling something. And while I'm not having an auction, somebody wants to say $50, this is theirs. No. Someone wants to say 45, I'll sell you my other copy. I'm keeping this one in the top loader. Somebody wants to say, I want those Hans, I'll give you $40 for 20 of them. We could probably work something out. See, Economics and Comics is having one, otherwise known as Bill. I knew there'd be an auction. So is at Half Price Books today. Found very little, but pretty happy with what I found for 50 cents. Shouldn't have too much trouble getting that sticker off. It was just put on yesterday, October 17th. So that should be nice and fresh and easy to peel off. Pretty nice cover. There is one in the middle of Beast there. There's a little ding. But, 50 cents for Omega Red. I'm happy with that. I'm so happy. Time to drink. I was just missing this one. So I have this one now. So I have 492. Adventure of Super Sons. This is the first appearance of the gang, which is like the Super Sons and a bunch of other put stickers on comics. Half Price Books put stickers on comics. Yeah, no, I know Ugly Soft. I do that. Thank you very much. I use a hair dryer, a razor blade, and then I take a Q-tip with lighter fluid and I very carefully use that to clean up some of the gunk. And it usually, especially in older comics, actually works better. Newer comics, the inks run more easily, but in older comics, it really cleans up the gunk without ruining the comics. I'd be reluctant to try it on like an expensive comic, but on a 50-cent comic, if it doesn't work, whatever. So yeah, this is like an interstellar gang of, I don't know, it's something new. So apparently Storm and Cyclops might have a son that first is referenced in the House of X, Powers of 10 stuff, but first appeared in X-Men 188. Here is a variant. I don't know who did the variant. I think it's a wraparound cover, so I will show you. Yeah, nice wraparound variant there.
Dark or non-stick baking sheet.
So thought that was pretty cool. Picked that up pretty cheap, and it's according to Key Comic Market app, whatever. It's not going for a lot, but it's blowing up with a lot of sales recently. So people are specking, and I don't mind being one of them. This one had a little ding some. No, maybe it didn't. This is just a popular art germ cover on Birds of Prey. And then this was Birds of Prey #1, man. Birds of Prey #1 from the New 52. It's somebody's first appearance. I don't know much about Birds of Prey, but I want to get into it because I like Gail Simone, and she apparently did a really popular long run on Birds of Prey. So, and it's going to be a movie, as my son just came over here. Nathaniel, come over. I want to show everybody how hipster you look. Check out my 7th grade son with the wool hat, right, and the hair. He doesn't skate, but he looks like he should be skating, right?
No, but his mother skates.
But his mother skates, and his dad used to skate a long, long time ago. So
Long time ago.
He's cool in his own right, man. He doesn't have to be like you, Dad. He can be like his own person. You know what I'm saying, Dad? Stop it, man.
All right, dude. Yeah, Dad. What are you doing?
I'm so cool, it hurts. I'm just going to leave this comment here because who knows what it means, man. Warm it up with a blow dryer. I don't know. That's kind of vying with who puts stickers on comics. All right, let's show you some more books. Like, honestly, if anybody wants something, make me an offer because I'm looking to get rid of an entire short box of books here. I'm just making some room. Joe, man, why you ask me the tough questions? Which is my way of saying I'm ignorant and I don't know. A bunch of guys with books to sell is the only answer I got for you. I honestly don't know. He's trying to do like 3rd Saturday of every month auctions. And I think he's just getting a rotating group of people. So I honestly don't know who's going to be there. If anybody likes Wolverine and wants any of these, I got this awesome looking Weapon X, #7. And I got that paired with my 50
So watch. You are rolling it though. So watch.
and my 80.
You watch it.
You know what's 80, right? And my holographic 100.
Yes, you and your brother wrapped these.
And some great Adam Kubert
We did a bunch of them, so you've done this. So you have a piece.
100s and 107, 108, I think. 41, which I think is the first Cable Sabretooth or first Cable something. 42. I have Rucka's #1. I have another 50. And I got just I think this is all filler. 52, 25, 53, 71, 71. Bunch of fillers I just throw in. I don't know if anybody wants some Wolverine. So I know Joe. A Poor Man's Comics might be on the auction if he can get home in time. So I haven't been on an auction with APMC in a while. That'd be kind of good to see him. Life gets busy. Let's see. Comic books. People like comic books. I don't know what these are. This is the first appearance of the all new, all different Avengers. First appearance of Kamala Khan, Miles Morales, and Riri Williams as Avengers in that free comic book day. Unfortunately, this one has a tiny speck there somewhere up near the A. but it's not too bad. I might keep that one. This one has more of a spec. A spec book with a spec.
That's what I expect.
You heard my son. He just said that's what I expect. Family's good. It's the first Unstoppable Wasp. Ah! It's the Young Avengers with the, the Thing, because there's so many Young Avengers where things happen. For a 12-issue limited series, or not even just a series that ended at 12, like 9 of them are keys. So number 9 is one of them. I can't remember, but it's there. Maybe first time Kate uses the name Hawkeye. Like, I'm not going to look it up. You guys figure it out. And then the when Wakanda declares war on Wakanda declares war on Atlantis because, Atlantis is making earthquakes or something, and everybody's specking that's the new Avengers. So that's a little mini pack of books if anybody's interested. This next one is actually not. Next one stinks. Never mind. Next one is We Stand on Guard 1 through 6. I think that's pretty much played out at this point. After that, we got a little new X-Men action, a little Stepford Cuckoos, a little blank. This one, and 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 this one. A couple of those are minor keys, but it's the Stepford Cuckoos that's the really big one there. Now let's see what we got, because I think we're getting. Ooh, this is a nice lot here. This is the sort of stuff that we're meant to be selling. I think that Poor Man is getting into the Halloween mood. First Spider UK. And then I got these J. Scott Campbell connecting variants. I showed these off the other day. There's 4 of them, and I have an awfully hard time figuring out which way they go together. There's 4 of them. One is this Spider Woman Alpha, which actually this alone is commanding like $10-15, but this J. Scott Campbell variant's getting like 30 or 40, and then it's paired up with these other 3, and I guarantee you, though I'm feeling very klutzy right now, the 4 of them are connecting in a square, 2 on top, 2 on bottom. So anybody who's into J. Scott Campbell, anybody who's into specking on Spider-Verse stuff, anybody who just likes great connecting covers, that's a nice lot. And throwing into that, first Cindy Moon, 2 J. Scott Campbell variants on that. Oh, wow, look at that Mylar glare. That's horrible. That's just horrible. Okay, one at a time, dude. One at a time. There you go. There's one. And there's the other. So if you like J. Scott Campbell, you like Spider-Man, you like Silk, you like Cindy Moon, you like Spider UK, if you're not sure who's going to show up in the next Spider-Verse movie, that is the lot for you. This next one, if you like comic books,
So otherwise they're not going to.
this is the lot for you. Raise your hand if you like comic books.
Or put a hand emoji.
Low number 1, Magic Order number 1, the Adam Hughes variant. Any Adam Hughes fans in the house?
So that's how many don't do
Which
that.
is number 1.
It's not going to kill you. You can just wash your hands afterwards.
Paper Girls number 1.
Okay. Don't let it touch the edge of the tan.
Darkhawk number 1.
You see how that one's going to roll towards the end?
Alpha Flight number 1. We Stand on Guard number 1. Paybacks number 1. Vagrant Queen number 1. Paybacks is Donny Cates' first work for a major publisher. Interceptor was I think heavy metal magazine, and then Vagrant Queen is going to Sci-Fi is producing the Vagrant Queen TV show by Magdalene Visaggio. Magic Order was really cool. Adam, not who, is Adam Hughes. You think you'd know better. Jesus, come on now. Got a little he does think he's funny. Got a little triple here. First appearance of Domino for the third time. That's not a joke. If you know Domino's history, this is the first appearance of her for the third time. Once she was a flashback, and once she was copycat. Retroactively conning things. And then there's the first Deadpool, second Deadpool. Hey, Wolf, how you doing? And then there's just a cool X Factor. So, you know, books. Let's end it after this next couple lots. See what we got. Yeah, it's a nice bunch of books. Little small action, right? Just some beautiful Greg Capullo art. Some beautiful Scott Snyder art. I like this one almost as much as Tech 280.
And that's gonna be more hot dog.
Batman Beyond Rebirth. Batman Beyond Not
Might have to make
Rebirth.
that stretch a little bit.
First Kate Kane. One of those cool Flash connecting covers. There was like 23 and 22, or 33 and 32, and then they connected with two others, Justice League 32 or something. They make a nice connecting set. New Superman #1, and a Batman 66, because sometimes you just throw in extra junk that you don't want. Let's look at one more lot.
Exactly enough to fill the thing.
And then, well, that's pretty cool. I love these, and if nobody wants them, I'm happy to keep them.
No.
46 through 40, let's see, 49. Hey guys, go check out PMC. He just uploaded a haul video, and he's not ashamed to say it. 47. These are all Francisco Mattina. Beautiful freaking covers. I called these Josh Middleton's the other day, and on IG, and Pope corrected me. Pope G's like, no. I knew I was wrong when I said it too, but I just couldn't think. I've got Beauty 1 through 6. I got United States of Murder 1 through 6. This has been optioned or is in development for TV show. Bendis and Oming. And then, you know, I got other stuff that I probably won't put up on the auction because it's not that amazing. And then I got the full run of Miss Marvel Volume 3, 1 through 19 for anybody who's interested. So anybody who's watching this wants to grab something before the auction, let me know what you're interested in. If you are not interested, or you want to take your chances at the auction, it is 8 p.m. Central Time on Who Dat Comics and Movies. That come over here and say that. My son will tell you. Where is it? What you just said.
Who Dat Comics
And movies.
Who Dat Comics and Movies.
There you go. Who Dat Comics and Movies. All right. So yeah, 8 o'clock tomorrow evening Central Time, 6 p.m. my time out here, and wherever you are, it's a different time. So that's about all I got. I just had a few comics, not a lot. Wanted to get a little haul out of the way, and you guys have a good Friday night. I will talk to everybody later. Thanks for joining us.
No, it's my turn.
No, Nicholas, it's not. You didn't take that long to do this.
I don't want to do any more of that now.
You're not doing that anymore.
Okay.
But if you can't complain.
He already had an hour turn.
Hi. Do you want both losing it entirely for the rest of